Hi guys, Angel Fish Keeper here, and it's been 3 months since I set up this marine aquarium, and it looks absolutely terrible at the moment. I don't like it whatsoever. This tank's really took a back seat with us setting up the fish room. Obviously I haven't had the time with me setting up all the other tanks that I've just got. So this tank's kind of been hit hard by a bit of algae and stuff like that. All the coral is still alive, it's been fine, but it has been neglected a little bit with the water changes and stuff like that. I've just kind of been topping the water up. I haven't really been doing the full-on water changes because obviously it's had no fish in since we had that power cut. I just haven't really had the time to go out and get new fish. So I'm kind of really going to gut this tank down, give the sand a really good clean and siphon, clean both of the filters, clean the rocks and all that kind of stuff. So I've just turned the lights on because I've had them off for a few days trying to get rid of some of the hair algae that was on the rocks before I did the video. So the Kenya tree is still alive, it's perking up now. The polythoas have just started opening. Still a bit of hair algae on that rock, but there's still the 3 of them. And this one's actually putting on quite a bit of size. That's the newest one. I'm still putting the coral foods and stuff in that for them. I'm still feeding the coral. There's the red leather coral. That's got some algae growing on it itself, so I'm actually going to get rid of that after the video. I'm going to completely gut this tank, get back on top of the maintenance on it, and then hopefully, no promises, within the next couple of weeks, hopefully I can get some new fish put into this tank, because most of the fish room tanks now are complete. There's no more fish going into the Apistogramma hongsloi and the neon tetra tank. There are some new fish going in with the platinum blue angels. They're actually in there now, and I'll show you them quickly. I bought 3 of them, and it's the black Venezuelan corridoras. Really nice fish. I've had cories before. I've had the stirb eyes, I've had the bronze, I've had the jewel eyes, which is what I had before. I thought I'd give these a try. There is 3 of them. There's one at the back there, and there's another one somewhere. So that's the only new fish, and now that's this tank fully stocked. No more going in that. I'm going to fill that tank up today, and I'm going to do maintenance on that tank and possibly think of what to add in there. It's just the pair of Apistogramma cacatoides and the female Agassiz. So yeah, the equipment that runs this tank isn't actually amazing, apart from the light, I would say. Obviously there's a standard, you can barely see it, but a standard 150 watt heater, I think, on a 80 litre tank, so it's a bit overkill, but you know, it does the job. I could get away with 100 watt, but you know, might as well just go a bit bigger. And 2 internal filters, which just have sponge in, and one of them has some matrix in, and filter wool just to clear the water. But it's obviously it hasn't been getting changed because I've just been too busy. So this tank's really been at the bottom of the list. You know, it's got no fish in there. There wasn't any plans to get any anytime soon. I was going to sort the rest of the fish room out first before I dealt with this tank. Temperature staying steady, 24.9 degrees. I've still got the Kessel A80 running on it, the Tuna Blue. So this is the one for the marine tanks. The Tuna Sun is the one that you normally put on your tropical aquariums. And then obviously you've got the coloration dial. That's with all the blue lights turned off. So that's just your whites. And then as you start to dial the blue in, and then that's just your straight up blue. But I normally have the blue in about 50% the way. So I'm debating whether to add another bag of sand, because I don't have a very deep sand bed in this tank, because obviously the tank this was before was my Aqua One cube, so the sand bed was a little bit deeper, but now obviously because it had to be stretched into a 2-foot tank, it's not as deep, so I might add another bag of sand. So yeah, this tank really needs a revamp before it gets any fish. It needs more rock. Ideally, I'm gonna stay away from live rock because I don't want to add any pests to my tank, because knowing my luck, I'll get something that I just really don't want, like a mantis shrimp or something. Just know my luck, I'm not very lucky with things like that. And yeah, that's really it for the marine tank at the moment. There's not much to update you on. It's just over 3 months old. But I haven't showed you this tank for an entire month. The last video was when it looked nice, and unfortunately that day I shot that video of the 2-month update on this tank, literally an hour later we had the thunderstorm which caused the 2 power cuts that wiped that tank out. So yeah, that was just really unfortunate. But hopefully I can get back on top of this tank. It's not even that bad. There's just a bit of cyanobacteria now on the sand. There's a little bit on the glass which just wipes straight off. Give the filters a bit clean. I'll give it like a 50% water change, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get out and get some new fish for this tank and get it back to its former glory. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Bye.